I think it's time to have a little chin wag with the girls. What do you think, yeah? All right, but remember we have to be quiet, right? Okay.
Oh, that was...
Hello, girls. Hi. Now, it's just us girls, okay? So I thought we'd have a little chat.
Okay. Women's business.
You look so much more relaxed this week. Oh, was it easier nominating Layla than last week?
Yeah, totally. I still feel really, really bad though, like seeing their little faces and they all look so cute. And I'm like, oh, don't look at me, I can't do this.
Yeah, I noticed that most of you sort of avoided looking at them. Stacey, how did the boys seem to you when you walked into the room?
I don't know, because I did a weird crab dance on the side to just avoid, which was actually really unattractive. So I'm pretty sure that, yeah, it just didn't go down very well. So, yeah, I'm covered.
They're quite flirtatious, these boys of yours, I've noticed.
I think they're just... Yeah.
Am I right?
I think it's called anxious.
Yes. Well, sadly, I've got T-shirts older than most of them, so if you could just let them know that. Girls, they're about to nominate. I have to go.
Kruger the Kruger.
Thanks, Tace. Bye. I'll see you girls later. Bye.
All right. I didn't even hear what she said.
I didn't hear that. We were talking over her.
Male housemates, it's time to nominate. You will all remain in the room. Josh, you're first. Step into the chamber. Josh,
big brother,
you have 5 points to nominate 2 of the male housemates sitting behind you. Who do you nominate first? For how many points and why?
Okay, this week for 3 points I'll have to nominate Ryan, just because in last week's secrets task he was a bit obvious in his questioning to some of the female housemates, which in turn earned us a penalty for the task. Whilst we did not fail the task as a direct result of this penalty, it created a bit of a trust issue where I feel I can trust Ryan to a certain degree, but within this game you need to be able to trust people to the full extent, because we need to get results for the tasks, and if there's trust issues then I don't feel overly comfortable.
Accepted. You have 2 points remaining. Who do you nominate and why?
Along the same lines, unfortunately, I'm going to have to nominate George for 2 points. Again, the questioning towards the female housemates during the tasks earned us penalty. And again, I want to be able to trust everybody fully within these tasks to get the desired result.
Josh, you've nominated 2 male housemates for the exact same reason. Are you just using that as an excuse?
No, I'm not, because I feel that I know we didn't lose the task on those penalties that we got, so I'm not, using that as a cop out. I just want to be able to trust everybody fully, and that raises trust issues. Those two incidents.
Accepted. You may return to your seat. Ray, your turn. Step into the chamber. Ray.
Yes, big brother.
Welcome back to the chamber.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
Do you really mean that?
No, not at all. I hate this joint.
Are you confident that you can get the nominees' names right this week?
Yeah, I've figured that part out.
Ray, you have 5 points to nominate 2 of the male housemates.
Yes.
Who do you nominate first? For how many points and why?
Okay, first off on the chopping block, I'm going to nominate Benjamin. Reason being is because...
For how many points and why?
For 4 points, please, big brother. Reason being is because we all like to have a bit of a joke about old mate Ryan. But I think he took things a bit too far. Like, you know, it's one thing to pay him out about a chili and that sort of thing, but to make personal jokes when he's not around, it's just bullying. So I thought as an older role model that it shouldn't have been done. And I spoke to a few people that were involved in it, and I spoke to him as well. And then the next day he continued to do the same sort of behaviour. So for that reason, I give him 4 votes.
What do you mean you all like to have a joke at old mate Ryan?
Ryan is a bit of a character. He's definitely an odd sort. He says things sometimes that are a little bit silly. Sometimes it makes you question his intelligence, so we all sort of, being Aussie blokes, like to have a joke about that. But I think that when it comes to personal things, it's, you know, it's a little bit too far when you make 10 consecutive jokes in a row.
Accepted.
Yeah, thank you.
You have 1 point remaining. Who do you nominate and why?
Next one, I want to nominate Bradley, please, for the extra point, of course. I just think that this place is probably a bit too big for a little kid of his age. He's sort of learning some pretty bad behaviour off some of us guys, because we're knockabout guys, and sometimes he's just taking that joke a little bit too far as well. He's saying some very sensitive things.
Bradley is a housemate on merit. Like all of you, he shouldn't be nominated for his age.
No, not at all. It's got nothing to do with his age. I was a lot more mature when I was his age, so it's not actually his age, it's his maturity level. It's the fact that he hasn't learnt yet that you can say certain things to certain people, other things just won't fly. So unfortunately he does that, he rubs people up the wrong way. He definitely steps over those lines that have been set in the sand that you shouldn't be crossing.
Accepted.
Thank
That
you.
is all.
Thank you. Am I good?
Return to your seat.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, thanks to Ray, Benjamin shot back up there right next to Bradley in the red zone, and Ryan George has, of course, been nominated. Now, all of the boys have been nominated. George is the next to nominate, so will Mr. Nice Guy show us his nasty side? We'll find out next.
2 points for Layla. She's top chick, but just didn't connect with her as much as the others.
I think it's so cute that you guys slept together.
We didn't sleep together.
No, slept together.
Oh, it's all
Welcome back to Big Brother Nominations Night Live. My, hasn't George changed his tune since nominating Layla last week? It's unlikely he'll have the same change of heart with the boys he nominates tonight.
George,
Hey, big brother.
you have 5 points to nominate 2 of the male housemates sitting behind you. Who do you nominate first? For how many points and why?
I nominate first Ben for 4 points, and the reason for this is just his behaviours I've seen this last week would be perfect. The 3 examples would be the first one where he threw a water at young Bradley, and the second time when we were eating dinner and we were just all having a normal conversation and he threw a water at him again, and third time for the elimination and for the secrets when I got in trouble for the secret. Yeah, fair enough, but he just slapped me, and like I being mature, I wouldn't hit him back, you know, even though I could have if I wanted to. And yeah, I just find he's the oldest one. He's the oldest one on here, and I think he should mature up a bit more, especially picking on young Bradley, and he's the youngest one here.
Have you spoken to Benjamin about this?
No, I haven't.
Why?
I just don't see it. He's 32, and I just don't see it's my need to tell someone that they're acting immature. He knows there's a fault, so he's trying to fix it himself anyway. He's brought it up a few times.
Accepted. You have 1 point remaining. Who do you nominate and why?
I would nominate this 1 point for Ryan, and this reason would be just for his attitude around the house. I actually have not seen him yet come and give us a hand in the kitchen, offer to help, like make up some food, or especially doing the dishes, or when we cleaning the backyard. And yeah, I just seem real slack around the house, and I think everyone has to put in their 5 cents worth.
Have you spoken to him about this, George?
No, I haven't.
Why?
Look, we're here for a game, I guess. I'm not trying to be a bad bloke or anything, but everyone knows it's pretty much common sense. Everyone, like, he walks in there all the time. He should see us helping. We're all grown men. I just don't feel like I need to go out of my way and tell people off, and then I'll look like the bad guy and get voted out for just trying to put someone in line or something like that.
Accepted. You may return to your seat.
All right, bye, big brother.
Ryan, step into the chamber. Ryan, you have 5 points to nominate 2 male housemates. Who do you nominate first? For how many points and why?
Brad, for 4 points, big brother. This is because he's said on a number of occasions, more so, he's questioned my intelligence and has put me down on a number of occasions in front of fellow housemates, which is a huge disadvantage when I'm trying to form relationships all the time. And over and over again, he'll emphasise things that I'll say to make himself look better and to pull me down.
Have you spoken to Bradley about this?
Yes, I have. I've said to Bradley, just stop saying that, man. It's affecting people's thoughts on.
Accepted. You have 1 point remaining. Who do you nominate and why?
Benjamin, for 1 point. He's adopted the schoolyard bully tactics in the house since he walked through the doors. The first thing he came up to me and was very in my face, is straight in my face, and basically I had to take a step back. And another example of this tactics is when he threw water in Bradley's face, which I thought was very inappropriate from a 32-year-old man to throw water into an 18-year-old's face.
Accepted.
Thank you, big brother.
Return to your seat. Michael, step up. Michael, you have 5 points. Who do you nominate first? For how many points and why?
For 2 points, I nominate Ryan. And this sucks because I love the dude. I mean, this is just like picking my least favourite chest hair.
Michael, it's not a Hallmark card. Get on with it.
Look, I can't have a conversation with Ryan. I can't. I don't feel like there's an in-depth sort of mind behind what we're discussing. I feel like I'm talking to someone who isn't opening up to me, is hiding what is an obvious intellect there to start with because he's studying, and I just feel like we haven't broken through that just buddy blokey play cricket level yet.
Perhaps if you weren't nominating him, he'd stay in the house and you would.
That's why I've only given him 2 points.
Accepted. You have 3 points remaining. Who do you nominate and why?
My third nomination, my 3 points goes to, it's partly strategy and partly, I guess, the way we sort of differ, and that goes to Ray. I think he's an excellent person, but he just seems a little bit too forceful and a little bit too intense to fit my sort of character, I guess. He seems to have an opinion on things that don't generally need an opinion, like how we go about allocating bread for the morning, or things that I don't feel like need a loud voice to be spoken about, and I don't feel it gives other people opportunity to speak their mind.
Accepted. That is all. Return to your seat.
So, Benjamin and Bradley neck and neck, and they are the only ones left to nominate. Let's see if the animosity between them spills over into nominations next.